Developing Your Personal Leadership Brand is the title of the speech. What value do I have if I am no longer needed in the economy? Most people are asking themselves this question every day due to AI disruption. It has never been easier to make noise online, and it's never been harder to be heard. Developing your personal leadership brand will help you navigate through this crazy new world. In today's presentation, you will hear stories from influencers who changed the world and learn how you can apply the same principles to your life. You are a leader. This is the first level 2 speech in the Persuasive Influence Pathway. Delivering his speech, Developing Your Personal Leadership Brand, please help me welcome Austin Willman.
Thank you. Now, before we get started, please put yourself in the position of a corporate leadership team, CEO, CMO, CFO, because that is who this speech is intended to serve. Okay. Gianni, thank you. If you want to pass that down. This song will ruin society. At least, that's what many people are saying about it. Last week, the song Walk My Walk reached Billboard's #1 spot in country music for top digital song sales. The artist, Broken Rust, like many pop culture icons, is both extremely popular and wildly controversial. With almost 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify, many fans were excited when they heard this song and wanted to buy tickets and see the artist on tour, but there's no tickets available because Broken Rust is AI. You might not realize it yet, but the most valuable asset you have is not your house, it's not your crypto portfolio, and it's not your dashing good looks. The most important asset you have is what I call your personal leadership brand. And today you'll learn what it is and why it's more important now than ever to own it. In the late 90s, a management consultant named Tom Peters said that excellence is the next 5 minutes. Peters was a maverick in corporate leadership through the 80s and 90s. He challenged the cog in the machine approach that many giant legacy organizations like Ford, GM, and the federal government had in play. His philosophy was that each individual should own and govern themselves as the CEO of Brand U. And in 1997, Tom Peters coined the term personal brand. His definition had nothing to do with how many followers you had or how many likes your post got. Those things didn't exist back then. Listen to his definition of what a brand is. The consistent value you deliver plus the emotional experience of working with you. Think of a leader in your life who's made an impact on you. Does that definition fit? Your personal leadership brand is more than just having good ideas. It's about how people feel about themselves when they think of you. And it takes time to develop trust, but it starts with a decision. And decisions happen in a moment. No matter where you feel your personal brand is today, you can make a decision to start building it the way you want right now. AI is taking over pretty much everything humans can do in the economy. Ask yourself, what value do I have if I'm no longer needed in the workforce? The reality is, well, what value do I have if I'm no longer needed in the workforce? Unfortunately, many people are experiencing this position today. Imagine working for years or decades developing deep skills and then being replaced by a computer program that was born less than 12 months ago. The reality is, not even tech leaders like Elon Musk can predict the impact that AI will have on tomorrow. Dario Amodei is the co-founder and CEO of Anthropic. You may be familiar with their AI product, Claude, which is a ChatGPT competitor. Last week, Dario was interviewed by Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes. What he said during the interview shook many Americans. He said, AI could wipe out half of entry-level jobs in America in the next 1 to 5 years. In the year 2030, what will your answer be when you meet someone new and they ask you, what do you do for work? Unfortunately, many recent college grads are forced to answer this question today. What we do know is that AI is very good at specialization. Large language models already have more knowledge and experience than any one person on Earth. In tomorrow's world, the most valuable skills that you can develop are the ability to learn new skills and the ability to connect emotionally with others. Essentially, your personal leadership brand is how you approach solving problems with other people. A final story. On a chilly Wednesday in the early 1920s, a 46-year-old education director made a decision that lasted over 100 years. The Roaring '20s were in full swing. Companies were growing rapidly, and they needed new managers and leaders. But day in and day out, he saw young men struggle with self-confidence and terrible communication skills. So, most people were not prepared to step into these new roles, which required them to work well with others. So with no master plan, no business model, and no support from his employer, this humble education director organized a small meetup to help these young men. His premise was simple. Learn through participation, not through lecture. Get real-time feedback from your peers. Rotate leadership roles every meeting, and follow a framework that can be replicated. And on October 22nd, 1924, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley hosted the first Toastmasters Club. Dr. Smedley wasn't a CEO or a visionary entrepreneur. He worked at a YMCA in Bloomington, Illinois. But he saw a problem in his world, and he cared enough to do something about it. Your personal leadership brand doesn't need deep expertise. In fact, most impactful leaders have no clue what they're doing at the start. All you need is the desire to make the world a better place and a willingness to bring others along with you. Whether you like it or not, you already have a personal brand. The question is, how will you show up in the next 5 minutes? Thank you.